In this video, I will be discussing how to use segments effectively in Klaviyo. So, first of all, what segmentation is, and what a segment is, and how does it compare to a list. Let's get basics down first. So, the list in Klaviyo is static. The segment in Klaviyo is dynamic. List is static. It is intentionally done. You have a flow trigger, or somebody manually opted in or opted out, or like it is not affected by the data which is generated by the end consumer. For example, they open an email, they purchase something, but in the case of a segment, it does happen. For example, using a segment, you can build a dynamic list of people who have never ordered something from the store, and if they do order something, they would be removed. It is real time segment. It is a real time dynamic list. See what I mean? So, and you can use this segment to trigger a flow to, or you can set campaigns to this segment. You can do whatever you want. So it's like also flows have their own filters. So you can also make kind of a segment over there. So segmentation is also, you can call it kind of a strategy, but you're just defining different types of personas in your list. That's what you're doing. So why is segmentation important? There's two things that it can do for you. It can improve the deliverability, and you can get more attention out of your list. Like, how can it improve the deliverability? Because if here's the thing, if you're not segmenting, you would be sending emails to everybody. What would happen is that you would get less opens, less clicks, and basically your emails will get less engagement. So the person who is receiving the email service provider, they're using like Outlook and Gmail, they would think like the person, this human, is not engaging with the email. This means this is irrelevant and this does not need to be in the inbox. So your emails won't go in the inbox, and your like deliverability will be damaged. And how can you get more attention from the list? You can get more attention by putting the right message in front of the right person at the right time. See what I mean? So in the next part, now let's come to the part where I like tell you good segments that you can use in your store. These would be useful, and there would be like three types of segments. There would be one based on general engagement. There would be one based on like general engagement. I mean, like uh, person click the email, the person opened the email, just they're just engaging with emails that we are sending. Not like we are not. The second segmentation would be based on the purchase data, like this person purchased something, this person will not purchase anything, like tracking that data and building persona according to that. And we can also build persona according to if somebody is interested in a certain product. So these are the three levels. So this will make sense together. So now let's get to the first type of segment based on the general engagement. It would be the one which would be, we would be sending like 2 to 3 campaigns every single week. When we are sending like 2 to 3 email campaigns, like this is high volume, and if we need to be sending these emails to people who we know would be engaging, like, so our deliverability is not damaged in the process. So you can filter out the people who are engaged like in the past 30 days, past 60 days, and past 90 days. Why? Because, for example, if somebody did engagement in the past 30 days and somebody did in the past 90 days, 30-day person would have higher probability that they engage again. So you start with 30-day people, you send them email campaigns, they start to see, they start to open your emails. They consciously, so, hey, I got an email from this brand, so they start to open. Then you expand the range of people who you're sending emails to. Like you get to 60-day engaged, then you keep sending them, and then you in the process the open rate can also increase, and then you expand it to 90 days. And if 90 days is working well, you can even expand to 120 days. And 30, 60, and 90-day engaged segments would be built uh, when you just integrate Shopify and Klaviyo. If they're not, you can manually build them. You put these filters: people who are in the email list and have opened an email at least once in the past 30 days, or have clicked an email in the past 30 days, or joined the email list in the past 15 days. Or like, I if you have welcome flow, like have a custom property in the welcome flow where you can recognize the person, hey, this person is in the welcome flow, because you don't want to send any other like campaign offer to the person who is in the welcome flow. Welcome flow is for people who never purchased something from you and just recently opted in. They are also recently opted in and never purchased. We're giving them a specific experience so that the chances of them buying are high. And if you just like combine those emails with the email of a campaign that you're sending to this engaged list, it's not the best thing to do. Basically, I should show you. It is so whatever it is, just welcome flow. You just make a property like inside welcome is a boolean which is true, and at the end you just turn it into false. Now it's, they are not in the welcome flow. And when you're in the listen segment, you will get this property as well. For example, you go into 30-day engaged, you can oops, you can add a condition saying like you just click on properties about someone, just look in the properties and you will find, just give it some time and it will pop up over here like inside welcome, the one which we created. um, Inside welcome is true. You just do it as false. Make sure that they are not inside welcome. So just put that in update segment. You just do this so you don't send like emails to people who are in the welcome flow. So the second segment that you can make with general engagement is like recent unengaged segment. People who did not engage in the past 60 days. You can just spin up it over here. Pretty easy one. You can send these people a regular email that you are sending to the list it- at once a month. Obviously, because they're not in the engagement, they won't be getting it. Just when you're sending the campaign, just select this segment as well once a month. What we are trying to do is trying to generate engagement from this segment. Maybe some people would open the email and they would get to the list and they would start to get the email and maybe then they would buy something. See what I mean? So the third segment would be the suppressed segment. So these are people who are not showing any kind of engagement. None, nothing since the past 100 days. So we don't want to send emails to these people because they would be damaging the deliverability, right? So the definition is person who did not visit website in past 100 days, did not click any email in the past 100 days, and did not click any email, and did not open an email, and has not made a purchase. Why am I putting this one as well? Because in the person who has bought something, they would be handled in the win back flow. Or there can be more than 120 days even. Like they did not buy something and then into the win back flow segment, you send an offer and maybe they start to engage and then buy something. Anything can happen. So also put this filter over here. So the second type of segments would be the purchase segments based on the purchase behavior. Among it, the first one would be the win back segment. People whose last purchase was many months ago. They did buy something, but it has been time they did not buy something. So you can define it in two ways. I like the definition which comes with the Klaviyo by default more. Let me show you. It is like they have bought something, but they did not buy anything in the past 120 days or 180 days, depending on the type of product that you're selling. Here it is. So a person who has ordered something at least once over all time, they are a buyer, but they did not buy something and can receive email marketing. Next one would be VIP segment. People who have bought something like a specific amount of times from you, like at least 4 times from you, they are VIP now. Good definition. At least you can define it like that. You can just define the VIP segment according to yourself. Like send them a special offer regularly. They are used to purchasing and spending money on the store, so why not present an offer to them, right? So third type of segment would be showing engagement but did not buy anything. So this person is they have visited website at least once in the past 30 days and opened an email at least once in the past 30 days and clicked an email and have bought 0 times. What do you want to do? Like send them an offer like once a month. You can do that. So in order to get them off the fence, or you could handle it in a flow, but just send a campaign every single month. Um, flow would get too complicated. So fourth one would be a person who purchased 0 times. For example, if there's a major event like Christmas discount, you're sending email campaigns, you can send a bigger discount to the people who have never purchased something. Maybe they buy first time. At that point, they would purchase it and you can expand the relationship, right? So last kind of segment would be product interest segments, like they're interested in a certain kind of product, right? So in that first segment that you could potentially build, you can be creative with this, but here's what I'm saying. You can build this one. So it would be cross. You can build a cross sell segment. It would depend on the products. Like think of the combinations. Like if they buy this product, would this product be useful for them? Based on that, just spin up a flow. The options would be available over there. Um, a person who bought a specific product in the last 1 day, send a specific email to them and you could just spin up multiple flows like that and it would cook. Second type would be like high product purchase potential. So first specific product. Like I recommend to make this flow for which you are directing paid traffic to, either influencer marketing, the main product that your attention for, or you can do it for more products. Up to you. The person who visited the product page at least 3 times in the past 30 days and has not bought the specific product in the past 120 days and has bought and is a buyer, and has basically bought at least once in all times. So this is like a kind of a win back for a very interested person. So this can work really well. I recommend a flow for this one because it is very specific. These are all the flows that you could build, and I want to let you know that if you want me to do email marketing for your store, from implementation or to management, or even the management of this email marketing, visit regency.com and book a call. I would love to talk to you. Bye.